Hola, buenos dias. This is Tamara Sweeney from Agape Love Dominates. October is Domestic Violence Month, so I am kind of making this video for anyone that is either being targeted by the government, that is in a domestic violence situation. It could be an IPV, which is, they're in a relationship that is very violent, intimate partner violence. So, first of all, I want to say, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're seeing, that you're hearing is true. So don't forget that. A lot of people will try to gaslight you and create a false narrative and make you believe something that isn't true. So stick by your heart, stick by your gut feelings, your intuition of what's going on. You can journal things, and then you can go back and read that journal and say, oh wow, I am being abused. I am being violated. Nobody should ever treat anyone with disrespect or with intentional harm. So remember that. And also remember that you are loved. You are loved. And you deserve to be loved and respected. God created you, and He has a plan for you. You just have to seek out to Him and ask Him what the plan is for you and get you out of this situation. I have learned a lot. All I did was wanted a separation, a divorce. I get into divorce court, and my eyes were open to the truth of how the court systems, starting with our judges, our lawyers, the therapists, the banks, the realtors, the corporations, the mortgage servicing companies, it's all fraud. It's all fraud. It is a conspiracy with all of them having ex parte communications to place war on you. They want to destroy you because there's money to be made. So, just to give you a little help, because I know if you're a targeted person or you're going through the court systems. I was in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Ungodly. These people will push you to suicide, murder. I have too many stories to talk about. But a judge is just an administrative clerk. They are nobody. They have a little puppet master who's pulling their strings. And remember this, if you're going through a divorce, cases can be bought. And whoever pays for the case is the one that wins everything. You ever notice in the cases, it's always one person's the bad person, the other person's 100% good. So that it's not like, okay, well, you're right on this subject, but, the other parent's right on this topic and blah, 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 like some kind of equality somewhere. No, it's always one person wins everything, the other person loses everything. So something's wrong right there. It's called family division. Remember that. In Montgomery County, they call it family division. They're telling us they're dividing our families because humans are for profit. Okay, so judges, just so you know that, they're administrative clerks, so don't give them any credibility. They have no morals. They're there for one reason, and they have to follow what their little puppet master's telling them. Then you get the lawyers. You have lawyers at law, which is in law, but they kind of twist the law to their advantage, because they're going to reap the rewards, and they're going to rape, destroy, and take everything that you own, that you inherit. Your children, your homes, your assets, everything. Esquires. I've learned are uh, financial advisors. They they're glorified bankers is what they are. That's what the esquires are. And the esquires are above the sheriff. So the esquires are telling the sheriffs what to do. So you have this whole criminal Nazi regime in our court system, and this is worldwide. I'm talking, um, like I said, remember the judges, the lawyers, the therapists, the principals of public schools, the bankers, the mortgage companies, the realtors, the brokers. They're all connected to this criminal industry, all of them. And I'm bringing this up because I feel bad for all the innocent. They feel that they did something wrong, and you're not. You're being tricked. You're being gaslit. You're dealing with psychopaths, pure psychopathic people, and they are in a cult. It's a bar union, basically. But I'm trying to make, I'm trying to clarify for people to understand what's truly going on in our system. There is no agency that's out there that'll help you. So don't go to any domestic violence centers. Don't go to all these places, these corporations, because they're not there to help you. They are there to target you more and do more harm to you. So be careful. Be very, very careful. Still, till this day, it's not enough for the people in charge of my case. They are still, now they're going after the third house. So they took my sister's house. Okay. This is the judges, my ex, my brother-in-law. They took her house. They called it foreclosure. They took her children, because she's a bad mom. Then they kicked me out of my house. They took my house and they took my children. And this is my ex, my brother, and my brother-in-law, and my mother-in-law. Now they are going after my deceased parents' house, which was paid for, and my sister will probably be homeless. But they continue to, I asked for divorce in 2012, and my ex told me, you will never hold the financial cards. The kids could kill you and get away with it because you deserve it, and they're underage. So he used to tell me this all the time. And he also said, I'm either going to be 6 feet under, or I'm going to be in a white jacket in a mental home. So all his attempts to either put me in a mental home, to charge me with drugs, throw me in jail, all his little games, I feel blessed because I'm protected, and I'm out of the arena of their little jurisdiction. But at the same time, they're doing things behind the scenes. They think I don't know. They think I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. But I'm not allowed to bring it up. Just so you know, there's a public side and a private side. And these attorneys, do not trust them. They are filth at the bottom of your shoe. Yes, they're scum. And you know what? One day they're going to have Judgment Day, and they're going to get tenfold to what they did to the people here on earth. So, God bless them. Anyway, for all you victims that are out there, just stand strong, stand in your faith, believe, and things will start happening. Doors will start opening. I've had an incredible journey. I've had an incredible, adventurous life, but I still had to go through the trauma. And I feel that I had to go down this rabbit hole to see the truth. And God wants me to speak the truth. So I am. And I'm going to say everything. I'm just waiting till everything is filed, and everyone that was involved in my case are under scrutiny. And I say that with a loving heart. I have tried contacting my ex, but he never responds. So that is, no response is a response. And basically, that is a typical of a narcissist and is someone who is of guilt. I've tried contacting my lawyers. They don't respond either. If I go into the courts, they run from me and they hide from me. It's like, what adult behaves that way? It's really funny to watch, but it feels so good to be proud of who you are. I have no shame. I have no fear. And I'm going to speak out. And I'm going to speak the truth. And they can't stop me. They have no right. They can try to harm me. They can cause chaos in my life. But it's not bothering me. I'm not going to let them win that way. They're not going to waste my time because I'm going to enjoy life while they sit at home and drink and wallow in their money. They have money, but if you have money and you don't have a life, and it's one filled with lies and deception and just darkness, total darkness, who wants that life? They're so involved, they can't even get out. They're too scared to break out of their little criminal regime. So I feel very blessed. I just feel bad I wasn't able to save my kids. I have 4 children that are adults now and have no clue. They think their father is a hero. Meanwhile, when the truth comes out, they're going to be shocked and they're going to have to deal with the truth. So anyway, anyone going through a domestic violence situation, feel free to contact me. I will listen and I'll give you support. But that's all I can offer. God bless you all. Inhale love, exhale hate. Choose love over hate in every decision you make. And also choose compassion. You gotta have compassion. So choose compassion over judgment and love thy neighbor. All right, I love dominates and agape love dominates.